Welcome as we continue our study of Colossians in chapter 4, verse 13. For I bear witness to him that he has much zeal in your behalf, and those in Laodicea, and those in Hierapolis. So, bear witness is materio, and it really just means to give account of something, to bear witness of something you or affirm of something you've seen or heard. And then zeal is zealos is where we get the word zeal and zealot, and it really just means that you are you have an excitement of the mind about a particular thing. It can be general as well, but it can also be about a specific subject. Verse 14, Luke, the beloved physician, greets you, also Demas. Luke, the physician, this is also the same Luke, the physician, that is the author of the book of Luke. Verse 15, greet the brothers in Laodicea and Nymphas and the assembly in his house. So greeting is aspizomai, and remember that is an affectionate greeting, so it means to draw into yourself. So it's much more affectionate than a general hello or hi. And so this is a greeting to the brothers in Laodicea, but also a specific individual, Nymphas, and the assembly in his house. Now, assembly is ecclesia, and this is the word that we generally translate as church. Its original use was just a general word for assembly. In the Septuagint, which is the Greek translation of the Old Testament, it's only used one time, so it's not a very commonly used word in the Old Testament, but is frequently used in the New Testament. And it is the word for church. You can see it's used 93 times in the New Testament. And we would have to go to the Septuagint to see how often it's used there, but again, I believe it's only one time. Verse 16, and when he reads this letter before you, make it known. I was reading my translation. And when this letter is read before you, cause that it be read also in the Laodicean assembly, and that you also read the one from Laodicea. So, read is an interesting word. It's anagnosko, and if you didn't know anything about the ancient language, the Attic, which is actually where this word comes from, but you just were familiar with Greek a little bit, you would assume that this really means to know more or know again, because ana typically is again, and gnosko is to know. But what's interesting is that this word in the Attic usually meant to read, and so therefore in the New Testament it's always translated that way, to read. And cause it to be read, that is actually causes poio, which means to make. So to make something happen, or to actually make an object, for example, to produce something, to bring it about. So and it is in a command form. So Paul's actually saying that you need to make sure that this letter also gets read in front of the church. It's up to you to make that happen. And again, assembly is ecclesia. That's a church. And then there's a second letter here. So Paul wants not only this letter to be read, but also the letter that was written from Laodicea to him to be read, probably as a reference.